Well, hello and welcome to the Croatian Sports Centre in Nerang on the Gold Coast for this NPL Queensland clash between the Gold Coast Knights and Lions FC. Let's take a look at the Gold Coast Knights lineup to start off with. And obviously it is party time today after they secured top of the table last week with a 1-0 win over Redlands. The Knights will be doing it for their fans today with plenty to show. Lions FC on camera. Keep an eye out for Josh Brindle South wearing the number 14, of course, the former Brisbane Roar man. Luke Borean will be between the sticks tonight. He's got the gloves on as Lions FC show their support and appreciation for this year's champions, the Gold Coast Knights. And nice to see a guard of honour as the Knights walk out onto the field. Plenty to play for both of these sides. The Knights, well, they'll want to finish their season on top. As for Lions FC, well, they are still an opportunity, still a chance to sneak into second spot. Although it is worth mentioning Moreton City Excelsior have one game up their sleeve still to play. Gold Coast Knights, well, what a week it was last week, that 1-0 victory. It's Klein scoring the winner. It was a header. Really, in truth, they could have scored 3 or 4 against Redlands, but all they needed was one goal to the good to secure the premiership, and that is what they did. Players take their positions to brilliant sounds of Enter Sandman from Metallica. Good to hear a bit of heavy stuff at the football. In terms of the form, Lions FC, their last 5 games, they've been a little bit up and down. A 3-4 loss to Wynnum Wolves in their last start, a 2-2 draw before that to Gold Coast United. A draw to Redlands, 1-2 loss to Moreton City Excelsior. Their only win in their last 5 matches was that 3-0 win over Brisbane City. As for the Knights, well, apart from that 2-5 loss to Moreton City Excelsior 2 weeks back, they've had a pretty good run of late, and that's, of course, why they are the champions. 1-0 versus Redlands, that was an easy win last week. 2-1 against Brisbane City a couple of weeks ago. 4-2 over the Sunshine Coast Wanderers. 1-0 against Brisbane Roar. 2-0 versus Rochdale Rovers. They have scored 12 goals in the last 6 games. The Lions FC's defenders will have plenty of work cut out for them today. The captains exchange handshakes and high fives. We're just moments away from this clash kicking off. It's the final round, the NPL in Queensland. As for coach Scott McDonald, well, he'll be just a little concerned that they have conceded 8 goals in their last 4 matches, the Knights. As for the Lions, they've conceded quite a few of late as well. 4 against the Wolves, as we mentioned, 2 against Gold Coast United, 2 against Moreton City. Scotty McDonald has plenty of subs to call on today, none better than Joel Russell, who is currently 3rd on the goal-scoring list with 15. Godfrey DeBelle, who added a spark when he came on last week. As for Lions FC, Andrew Pengelly, a 2-time NPL Queensland Golden Boot winner, is on the bench tonight. So is Cardiff Pond, the goalkeeper, who has been rested. Ezekiel Lavender also on the substitutes bench. Underway on the Gold Coast. Even though the Knights have secured the title, there is plenty to play for as Guy gets an early touch. He'll chase this one down, Xander Guy, and he's in a very dangerous position early on, although that may have gone out of play, it did. An interesting man, Xander Guy. The club tells me he is their head of graphic design and their chief barber. Not a bad title to have, as well as a very important man out on the field this season. That's plenty of experience. There are those previous results for Lions FC, as they look to get their possession in this match underway, although that will be a throw to the Knights. Jordan Much on the ball now. What a career he's had. English Premier League, MLS, K-League, Crystal Palace, Cardiff City, Vancouver Whitecaps. He's been all over the place. How much experience is that at NPL level? Worked inside, this is Dace. Just given away now, Lions FC. Go back the other way if they can just control. They can't. The Knights now with an opportunity. This is Nash. Overwhelmed by two defenders. Brindle South is in there. Put out what should be a goal kick. Although it may be a throw. Brindle South wanted a goal kick. A throw it is. Former Brisbane Roar and Wellington Phoenix left back. We'll take it. That's dangerous here. Guy laying it off for Comalong. Dace. Dylan. Have to be careful here. It is Much. Excellent closing in defence from the Lions FC players there. Brindle South pointing and shouting. Out of play, it will be a throw to Lions FC. This is Hallwood. Was at the Roar from 2019 to 2022. Didn't feature at A-League level though. Carlos. Now Skinner. He's got a bit of space, Skinner, if he can get past the defensive Dace. Still Skinner. Out of play, and it will be a corner. Jack Skinner, of course, brings plenty of experience himself, an attacking midfielder. Played at Leatherhead, Woking and Eastbourne over in England. He'll be hoping to get himself on the score sheet tonight. In comes the cross. It's a little heavy. Guy should watch it out of play. In fact, it was well kept in. That should be a throw to Lions FC. It is. Here is Skinner. Carlos back to Skinner. Referee says offside. Bright sunny day. Josh Langdon imploring the cap. And goals. Guy is leading Valab to the ball. Langdon will need to be careful here. Worked it well here, the Knights. Kaneko pushing upfield. They'll get it now. Good looking through ball for Inman. Now Guy. Oh, well taken away. That was excellent defending from Valab. He needed to be strong. Redenton has won the free kick. Taken quickly. He's only 16 years old, Pranav Valab. Certainly a player to watch. Inman, always a danger. Beckwith, out of play for a corner. worth a shot. He worked back into a dangerous area. Just heart and mouth stuff there for a moment for Lions FC, but the danger is gone, if only momentarily. Dace with the throw. Dillon using Ludwig, the captain. They'll go all the way back to Langdon. Jared. Dominic Hallwood working in tandem here. Brindle South just trying to figure out a way through this Knights defence. Hallwood again. Still they just maintain possession. We'll bring you a few updates throughout the day. Grange Thistle have scored the opening goal. For all that hard work, the Knights have taken the ball back. In fact, they've lost it as well. Thumbs up, though, from Guy, who liked the idea. Strong challenge and won by the Knights as they now push forward. Referee will have no choice but to blow the whistle. Take another look. It's Fernando Nash, the challenge, and then it's just tugged by Jake Minnett. Oh, excellent little ball. And now the Knights push forward. Broderick. Apologies, that was Kaneko. Xander Guy. Put out of play by Lions, taking no risks. Another corner for the Knights. Beckwith is waiting with space at the top of the box. Instead, he goes to a swarm of players. Brindle South, he had to head off the line almost, just inside the line. Good ball from Ludwig finding Nash. Beckwith. Now Dace. He had Guy, but it was well shut down by Skinner. And Skinner can relieve the danger momentarily. Sean Carlos, a good chase just to put pressure on the Knights defender. He'll do the same to the goalkeeper. It's Langdon. Much. Working the ball left to right here, Gold Coast. Again trying to find a way through the Lions as they push up and defend strongly. Clever little ball over the top. Very well kept in play. Xander Guy should go the little 1-2 here, and he does. Nash trying to keep it in play. Goalkeeper should collect.
Did you see his face? Yeah, did you see his face?
This is Redenton. A little outside of the football. Lions FC are a danger here. The over and the under. Well played by the Knights in the end. Nash sees it put out of play, but he'll get a throw. Animated on the sidelines, Scott McDonald saw something he didn't particularly like. Gordon Much with a good ball. It's Xander Guy on the end of it. And Kaneko was waiting, so was Inman, put out of play for a corner. Lions are there in numbers. Broderick clears. This is Kaneko. Xander Guy's been on the end of a few. Clever balls crossed field from the Knights. Well taken goalkeeping. Luke Borean it was. He was in between the sticks tonight. This afternoon, I should say. Now Lions showing a bit of promise going forward. Redenton. Broderick. Minute had an opportunity maybe to pull the trigger. Instead, Skinner tried to get through the Knights' defence. Couldn't do it. Just too strong if you don't pull the trigger when you get the chance. Beckwith has a bit of space now, Beckwith. He can use his speed. It's a bit of a fan favourite at the Knights, the 21-year-old. Left foot in from Guy. Inman was there. Now Beckwith can put his foot through it, out for a corner. Beckwith is there for a short corner and waved away in the end by Inman, who will take it. Low fired in corner on this occasion. Beckwith again with an opportunity, and it's a goal. Xander Guy got the head on it. A glancing header it was. Referee's blown the whistle. It looks as though it may have been offside. Let's take another look. It looked as though Guy was coming back from an offside position. They remain 0-0. Lions FC going back the other way. This is Skinner. Still Skinner. Redenton. Using minute. Brindle South. They've given it away. Now they need to work back, Lions FC, as Gold Coast look to break. The guy was just held up well by Valab. Ludwig, a good ball finding guy. Inman, always involved. Another dangerous ball across the box. Inman, Kaneko was in there. Now Lions FC. Redenton had plenty of the ball early on. This is well worked for Lions. Skinner using Carlos, the captain. Skinner, a good piece of skill, a little back heel. Nicely done. Minute. Get it back here. Redenton. A little bit of space for Minute. A lot of side to side, but not a lot of going forward at the moment. As Brindle South goes even further back to Jared. What can Horwood do with it here? Sees Brindle South with a little bit of space. Will it be a shot on goal? It has to be at some stage. Carlos. Minute. Roderick. Brindle South. Valab sees it out of play. Gee, there was a lot of hard work there from Lions FC for really no shot on goal. Just sense maybe there's a bit of a lack of confidence at the moment, given their recent results. Oh, that's a bit of a shocker from Josh Langdon. Just put it straight out of play, so Lions with a chance here. Valab. Forward finding minutes. That's a clever little ball. Redenton. Again, comfortably dealt with by the Knights defence. Minute. Brindle South had to get a foot in, he did. This is Tommy Jarrett, all the way back to Horwood, and they'll reload once again. Clever little ball to Skinner, who tested the keeper. He made him make a save. Langdon was up to the task. Now the Knights look to break back the other way. Luke Beckwith involved. So is Kaneko. Ball played in quickly. Just trying to catch out the Lions defence, but Valab again was up to it, the 16-year-old. Holland Park Hawks, they've scored. Pull it back, 1-1 with Grange. Jordan Much finding Xander Guy. Again, they try the 1-2. This one was just a little heavy though. Played Broderick. In fact, the Knights have taken the ball away now through Inman. There's Walker. Working it back to the halfway line. Captain Ludwig. That was Jordan Much. Looked in by Dace. South let it go. Nash laying off for Kaneko. Gee, it wasn't far away. It was a clever piece of play. Yeah, maybe a metre or two away from scoring. Beckwith has Kaneko. Inman tried to put his foot through it, not to be. Skinner. Now Carlos, the captain, an excellent ball, and Lions are away. Redenton. Brindle South using a minute. Barely been a minute since he touched it. He's been well involved in this opening half. Central midfield. Forward. Skinner. You have to say Lions have controlled the bulk of the play in the last 15 minutes or so. But unfortunately, with little reward to show for it so far. Kalab. Carlos finding Nauri. Redenton is there. The Knights need to clear here. Still the Knights go. Redenton using Hallwood. Play from Skinner. Shot was blocked. Redenton using a minute. Nauri. Redenton, whoa! It was so close. It was side netting. Goalkeeper would have just had a little moment where he was a bit nervous here. Oh, and it was not far away. Kaneko. Dace can use a bit of space. Oh, strongly played. The Knights are away here through Beckwith. Just couldn't quite find a teammate. Inman was there. Played just in front of him a little too far. The Knights can reload though through Dylan.
When my bro says he has a cute dog, my bro says he has a cute dog. When you go to
Ludwig. Nash. Much going back to Ludwig. Nash winning the free kick. Referee not pleased with where it was taken from. He'll have to do it again. Almost an action replay of the same play. Strong play from the man with the armband. Guy again trying to 1-2. Beckwith, and he has space. Guy across goal. Lions were back in numbers. Guy tries again. Nash just couldn't quite bring the ball down for himself. Broderick breaking. Another player inside. Elected to play it along the wing. It'll be a throw on this occasion to Lions. No doubt Coach Darren Syme would be pretty happy with what he's seen from his players in the opening half. Taking it up to the champions. I should say the back-to-back champions now. Forward. Brindle South in the end played it well. He's won a corner.
Basically rushed.
Lions FC, they need to formulate some sort of a shot on goal here. They almost scored just minutes ago when the side netting was found. And they challenge Josh Langdon again here.
We don't grind this game. Shut up, Kelly. Not yet, what the hell?
It's a bit of a shallow corner, and in the end, out for a goal kick. Oh, here's an opportunity for Broderick. Well defended. Now Skinner. And the back heel for Valab. Forward. Gets it back. Oh, referee didn't like the contact. Lions with dead ball opportunity here. In fact, they've taken it quickly. Forward, losing minutes. Get it back. Gets it out of play.
No way!
Lions have played this one well. Redemption. Oh, flag was up. In the end, Langdon made a save.
He'll pack an 80. He'll pack an 80. He'll be like,
He'll
yes,
take a
that's
goal
Jude
kick.
bang. Oh yeah, I'm in.
You would think, depending on where the flag was raised. So elects to leave it. Under Guy. The Knights have absorbed a lot of pressure in this opening half. We remain goalless. Dace didn't quite get the ball past Ballard, who's shown plenty for a teenager. Brindle South with a quick ball in. No one there, but now they are in a good position. Referee doesn't blow the whistle. Skinner was looking for a foul, didn't get it. Nico using Nash. Good little piece of play here from Fernando Nash. Brindle South, as so often he is back to help out. There's Nash again. Brindle South again, strong defending. Carlos. Fortunately, there's only Knights jerseys back there. Beckwith has got one on. It's a tricky chance for Guy. Whips it in. Now Dace again. Gordon Much. It's to Dillon. Well, they've given it away. Lions with a chance here to push forward through Jack Skinner. Looking out wide for Broderick. Oh, and now Lions almost gave it away. It was well done by Minute. Skinner. Back to Minute. Still this patient possession game of Lions continues without too many threatening shots on goal. That was well worked. Minute now looking to release Carlos. Carlos was taken down. Referee says no. I'll just take another look at that as the ball gets put out of play for a throw. Was there a case for a penalty here? Gee, he didn't get the ball at all. Certainly impeded the Lions player. They may have had a case there. Reminded of that Lucas Neal penalty all the way back. A horrible moment against Italy in 2005, 2006, I believe it was, 2006 World Cup. It's always heart and mouth stuff when the defender elects to go to ground without getting the ball in the box. Ball won back by Gold Coast. And the Guy using his left foot, looking inboard. Dace, Nash. It's Fernando Nash, it's a little high, was always sailing clear. Had a little bit of time and space here, Nash, just to pull the trigger. Always sailing over, though. Carlos. South. It's been a lot of side to side leading to this point. Now Brindle South looks to work in a dangerous ball. Jack Skinner is the man following it. Out of play for a goal kick. Skinner, he's worked tirelessly in this half. He's looked dangerous at times. That ball has plenty on it, well and truly over the top of Redenton. Nico. Bit of 1-2 between the goalkeeper and Kaneko. Ludwig. The captain is there when they need him, although he may have given it away here. Jack Skinner looked as though there was a handball in there. Referee let it go. Now Skinner is taken down rather crudely just outside the box, and a yellow card will come out for Dace. There was certainly a handball in there. Referee missed it, but he did not miss that rather crude challenge. So this is certainly a danger moment for the Knights. Just 5.5 minutes out of the end of regulation time in this opening half. Looks like Redenton standing over it. Is Redenton straight at the keeper. Really not challenged there, Josh Langdon. Let's take another quick look. Fairly straightforward in the end. Kaneko finding Walker. This is a dangerous moment. Oh, taken down in the box. Referee says no. It was Brad Inman. I think we may just have a quick look at that one. Oh, he was certainly collected. Knights players pleading with the referee not to be. Redenton using Skinner again. In fact, that's Sean Carlos.
They scored here an 84 rating.
Strong defence there. Nash involved. Beckwith, he won the ball back fairly in the referee's opinion. On we go, Kaneko. Inman blocked out for a corner. Still Brad Inman pleads his case for that previous penalty opportunity. Referee not interested in hearing from the former Brisbane Roar, Western United, Rochdale, Crew Alexander, Newcastle United man. It will be Inman to take the cross. It's a bit of a scrubby kick, straight out of play for a goal kick. Maybe Inman just didn't quite have his mind on the job there, still pleading his case with the referee for a penalty. Of course, no question over Brad Inman's qualities. The Lions FC player has remained down. I don't believe it was in that corner. It may have been from a previous play, but this will almost see us come to the end of this half in regulation time. Of course, a couple of minutes will be added on. We may take this opportunity just to run through a few statistics. The Lions FC lads, this season, they've won 45% of their games at home and 80% away, so they are strong on the road. That's 8 wins out of 10 matches on the road and just 2 losses. They concede around 1 goal a game at home, or 1.5 at home and 1 away. So they've certainly followed that script so far today. They've probably created the better of the chances. As for the Knights, well, they've proven hard to beat both home and away this season, winning 90% at home and 82% away. They've really only lost the 1 match at home this season. And they're averaging 5 goals a game at home this year. So certainly full credit to Lions to keep them scoreless at halftime. Certainly bucking the trend of what has been a dominant season for Gold Coast Knights this year. Right, back underway. As predicted, 45 minutes is just about to be up. Kaneko. As much. Now Inman, Xander Guy, he scored. Well, the break in play did not do a thing to stop the Gold Coast Knights, and Xander Guy celebrates the first goal of the match. And we were just saying they're so hard to stop on their home ground, and that's why. There's goal scorers all over the park. That's Xander Guy's 4th goal of the season. An important one in the context of today's match, and certainly the Lions' hopes of sneaking back up into 2nd place. Lions stunned. They've probably had about 65% of possession in the opening half. They find themselves trailing 1-0. I wonder if we'll see a little bit more bravery. And that's an excellent ball. Lions FC, it's Broderick. He put it in the back of the net, and the flag was up. It was a fabulous little ball. Right there, it was tight. He was just maybe offside. And that is half-time. A goal right at the end of the half from Xander Guy, who steered it home for his 4th goal of the season. Is all that separates us at half-time. It's Gold Coast Knights 1, Lions FC 0.
The Socceroos are coming to Queensland. Round 3 of Asia's FIFA World Cup qualification kicks off on Thursday, September 5th, when Australia host Bahrain at Robina Stadium on the Gold Coast. Be a part of it as we look to make history and keep our perfect qualification record going.
It's a glorious goal!
Search Socceroos for tickets.
Is there across the face, and there is Claire Polkinghorn to jab it over the line.
How do I feel this time? What's it off?
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back to Croatian Sports Centre in Nerang, and it's a party atmosphere on the Gold Coast today. It's party time for the Gold Coast Knights, who today will celebrate their NPL Queensland Premiership winning run this season. Back-to-back title winners. There's Lions FC on screen, a little bit shell-shocked. They were really the side that had the dominant possession rate in that first half, but they find themselves 1-0 down thanks to a goal from Xander Guy, who tucked away neatly in the bottom left-hand corner very late in the piece. Certainly giving those fans plenty to celebrate today. Halftime stats: 4 shots on goal, or 4 attempts, I should say, by Lions FC in that half. 5 by Gold Coast Knights, which really does tell a story. Lions FC had so much possession, but just couldn't break down the Knights' defence and couldn't quite get those goal-scoring opportunities that they were so desperately trying to formulate. The Lions had 2 shots on target. How about this for a stat, folks? Gold Coast Knights only had 1 shot on target, and they find themselves up 1-0. So that's all they needed, just one little moment to claim the lead. They did have 5 corners to 2. And there was 1 yellow card issued. It was Dace who got the yellow card. Shelford Dace, the 28-year-old, who had a successful debut season with the club last year. Very versatile defender. Brings plenty of experience, and he certainly gets plenty of the ball. In terms of other fixtures, well, Brisbane Roar had a brilliant 2-0 win over Sunshine Coast Wanderers last night. Rochdale Rovers, well, they went down 3-1 earlier today to Moreton City Excelsior. That, of course, means that the Lions can't finish in second place. But they can at least try and claim third if they can get an equaliser and then potentially a winner. And they've got their work cut out. The Knights at home. It's so hard to break down their defence. Other matches coming up today, 4 p.m. Peninsula Power takes on Redlands United. 4:15 Wynnum Wolves up against Gold Coast United, and then Olympic FC and Brisbane City round out the day at 5:30 p.m. It'll be Matthew Redenton to get us started. Second half underway. Lions with plenty of work to do to get themselves back in this match. James Enticknap, former Sunshine Coast Wanderer, is there now. Nowry. Lions FC trying to attack right from the go there. Redenton burst into the box, but the ball just evaded him. A little harshly dealt with there, Inman. This time referee agreed with him. There was a penalty opportunity late in the first half that Inman felt that he should have had. It wasn't to be. This is Oscar Dillon going all the way back to Josh Langdon. I wonder what the message was from Scott McDonald at half-time. They did just struggle to control possession for large parts of that first half, Gold Coast. Lions pressed hard. No doubt he would have been very happy with their defence and how it held up. Antignap. That one going the way of Lions. Sean Carlos, the captain. Certainly in a dangerous position, this one. So it was Luke Borean who went off. Although I'm not sure if I trust that, because Borean is the goalkeeper. I'm not sure you'd sub off a goalkeeper for a centre-back. Anyway. Just caught a deflection off the wall and out for a corner. Short corner taken. Redenton tried to play it in quickly. Ended up going out for a goal kick. He's had much to do in defence today. He stood strong. Piece of skill from Skinner. Redenton, straight at the keeper, Langdon. Jaden Walker. Pressed hard by Maori. Brendel South didn't know much about it, but in the end it was an important touch. Knights reload through Ludwig. This is Walker. Nico back to Walker. It's a good ball for Inman. Excellent control from the Knights. If Inman can just get this, he was away. He wasn't. In the end, shut down. Kaneko taken to ground. Goes against Radia. In fact, it goes the way of Lions FC. Kaneko giving up the foul there. He was the one who wanted the free kick. Not to be. This is Skinner. He tried to pull the trigger, just sprayed off the side of the boot, although it looks as though it may have taken a deflection. If it did, it'll be a corner. Well worked. Antignap. Maori. Still on the ball. Antignap has had a bit of it since coming on. Sure about that ball. It was looking for Harwood, but he ended up putting it under a little bit of pressure. Balab will get back on it here. Antignap. It's a little heavy. Keeper should have no trouble. Cracking game. Magic United have gone up 3-2. It's one to keep an eye on. Inman well controlled. Kaneko. Walker will take the throw. Wasn't much. Dace had it taken away. Good play from Skinner. He's always a danger. This is Sean Carlos. Back to Skinner. Brindle South. Again, they just continue to play back whenever they have the opportunity. Just felt Skinner maybe had an opportunity there to have a shot on the edge of the box. Nico was just a little push in the back. He's gone down clutching his leg, even though the contact was in the back. Let's take a look. Not entirely sure why he was holding his leg in hand. Anyway, on we go. Dace up and over the top to the running Beckwith. Inman, if he can control, just couldn't. Dace over the top. Brad Inman here just couldn't quite evade the Lions defenders. Dace just leaning back a touch, up and over the crossbar. Nico. Oscar Dillon. Dace again. Went to ground. Referee plays on. Walker. Wasn't much a good ball to the far side. Dace was waiting. He had Beckwith, but elected not to use him. Rainbow Nash to Dace. Beckwith. Flying shot again, just a little high and wide. Certainly the Knights are pressing, showing some very good signs at the start of this second half. There we go, it was Jacob Minnett that made way for Internet. Thank you for that. Strong challenge on that occasion from Beckwith. Yes, Luke Borean remains out there. There he is. Underway through Tommy Jarrett. Knights were pressing hard and they've pushed past that through Skinner. Valab again getting involved. Anti-cap. Brindle South running past. Get it from Pengelly instead. He looked inboard, but they've lost it. Inman, if that ball had have found Godfrey DeBelle, who's now on, Could have been real danger. Saw DeBelle play a very important role last week in that win against Redlands that secured the title. He only came on in the second half, much like today. Good looking ball over the top to Broderick. Broderick using the body well. And this is a possible chance for Nowry, who pushed it over to Carlos, who had it blocked. Now Carlos again with the left foot over the crossbar. It's a dangerous moment for the Knights. Nowry with a little left foot. Carlos had it well blocked by Oscar Dillon. In the end, it made all the difference. There is one of those changes. Jean-Philippe Lassam comes on for Shelford Dace. We also see Jordan Much making way. It was Trent Millard who replaced him. A touch for DeBelle, but he had no one to play it to. Ended up just giving it back to Lyons. Wanting that. Lions need to formulate a few goal scoring opportunities here. Go back the other way through Kaneko. Beckwith. Nash. Millard. This is his second touch. He's played it well, Millard. Beckwith. He has Kaneko. Just couldn't quite find the power with the right foot. Very well played by Ludwig, the captain. This is DeBelle. To throw. He has. Jaden Walker with the throw. DeBelle. There we go. Can he find the Knights teammate? He can. Through Ludwig, who will get them out of trouble across the side to Dillon. Not a bad looking cross. It was a dangerous one again from Millard, who's shown a little bit since coming on. Jean-Philippe Lassam with his first touch. It was a good one. Nash. Millard again. Oh, it was just played a little too far out in front of Nash, who shows his frustration. Looks like we will have another substitution. Lions this time. That looks like Hassan Rabazani. along. Sean Carlos is off. Philippe Lassam played it well. Oscar Dillon couldn't quite keep it in play on that occasion. It was Millard. Now Lyons with a throw. Come along, first touch. They get it back. Tommy Jarrett. Use the keeper. It's a little bit dangerous, but stayed under control momentarily. Inman's in there. Now Lyons can break. Skinner. Gelly. And Ticknap. Kendall South. He's given away a foul there. Lions have won it back. Ticknap. Skinner was just beaten to it. Trent Millard, he's brought lots of hustle and bustle and speed and pace. Plenty of skill too since coming on. He's taken down. Knights will have it. That's a good ball. Come along. Apologies. That was Nash. Left foot. Tried to wrap it around. Just couldn't quite beat the goalkeeper. Philippe Lassam. Always calm under pressure. Walker with a bit of space opening up to Bellet. This has great skill, composure. On a corner. Sorry, a throw, I should say.
We need a cycle, lads, eh? Got it. Got it. 1v1, yes, but not.
Nico. First touch. Just wasn't there, and Lions won it back. It was a frenetic start, first 10 minutes of this half, but the sting has just gone out of the game momentarily as the Knights look to maintain possession and deny Lions any sort of opportunity to formulate an equaliser. Now DeBellet can turn and go. Through DeBellet, coming back onto his right foot. Beckwith. Referee says no. Didn't look to be too much contact there. Philippe Lassam. Millard. And a lovely, lovely goal. It's Brad Inman. Just tucked it away. It was very cleverly laid out on a platter for him. He accepted gleefully.
Scored by Brad Inman.
Really, it's the goal that's been coming. The Knights have controlled possession. It was expertly tucked away from Brad Inman. And they double their lead. 2-0 now to the Gold Coast Knights. think Brad Inman would probably be the first to admit hasn't been his absolute best game of the season. He's had a couple of moments that have really proved the difference. Always seems to have that little bit of extra time to get the job done. As we see another substitution, Fernando Nash, after being involved in that previous play, will make way. Joel Russell coming on. And he is a goal scorer. He scored 15 this season. Scott McDonald, rather than sitting back, is going on the attack now. Redlands have equalised against Peninsula Power. That particular match is between bottom place Redlands and Wanderers are in 9th. It's still lots to play for. Spots on next year's roster. Every team wants to finish the season strongly. Kaneko. Millard. Oh, that was a little heavy. He's trying to use his speed. He's certainly worried Lions FC since he's come on, but this will be a goal kick. Beckwith has the ball. DeBelle was the man he was looking for. Lions have to throw caution to the wind now. Come along. Skinner. There's Nowry with some space. Good little ball finding Pengelly. Oh, and it was just put out for a corner. It was almost an own goal. This was a bright piece of play from Lions. Let's see how close it was to an own goal. Oh, it even hit the crossbar, I think. It was Ludwig, the captain, a man who very rarely makes an error. Defended by Gold Coast. Entignap's there. Nowry. Entignap. They need to get the ball in the box. Does that now. Pengelly. Broderick. Skinner. Finally, a shot on goal. Referee, in fact, the goalkeeper, collects cleanly. Oh, an excellent throw is released to Bellet. Dangerous man with speed and skill and time to boot. Well controlled there by Beck. Apologies by Comalong. Here he is. The Knights again pushing through the middle. Kaneko receiving it from Russell. Out of play. We will have another substitution. Emilio Martinez Come on, Brad Inman, the goal scorer, will make way. He will receive the high fives from the Knights coaching staff. No doubt Scott McDonald very happy. His experienced man scoring that, what should be match-sealing goal just moments ago. Beckwith. Walker is blocked. Lions finally won the ball back here. Fallard was collected. He's won the free kick. North United is having a day out versus Souths. Philippe Lassam. Adam Walker played it well. He made a good decision to find Oscar Dillon playing in central defence. Miller just put it out of play. Lions can break. Gelly laying it on for Skinner. Put out of play, should be a corner, it is. Again, well defended by the Knights. They've given it away. Vallard. Skinner. Very dangerous ball. Philippe Lassam in the end did well. Hassan Rabazani is on for Nadir Nauri. South taking the throw. It is Ramazani. Involved straight away. Almost made something happen. Now Skinner, we know he can. It's Skinner. It's high and over. Goalkeeper was forced to make a dive. This was the early opportunity, and Skinner just controlled the ball well, ducked back inside around Kaneko and rifled the right foot through it. Not to be in the end. Belay, Kaneko played it well the Knights, and they've got plenty of space moving forward to use. Millard. Oscar Dillon slow things down. Beckwith. Kaneko. Walker. It's been a real feature of their play today, their ability to one touch, move the ball on. DeBelle. Worked it across goal. Referee points to the spot. It's a penalty. DeBelle was collected. Let's take another look. As is so often the case with DeBelle, his speed and skill was just causing the Lions to panic a little bit. A very heavy challenge on that occasion by Ludwig, the captain. Referee points to the spot. It will be Godfrey DeBelle with the opportunity to make it 3-0. And sew up the 3 points for the Knights, you would think. It's DeBelle! It's 3-0. And the Knights, it's party time. High fives for the kids.
Score is Gold Coast Knights 3, Lions 0.
Straight down the middle. Luke Borean just could do nothing to stop that one from going into the back of the net. Well, it must be said, Lions are a little bit down on numbers today. A few injuries, a few players not there, but no doubt after their strong showing in the first half, Coach Darren Syme probably won't be too happy with what he's seen here in the second half. The Knights have really put their foot on the accelerator, stamped their authority as the best team in this NPL Queensland competition. Philippe Lassem, DeBelle, the man of the moment. Joel Russell. DeBelle was there. So easily it could have been 4, but DeBelle's still fighting for it. Just under 10 minutes left in regulation time. Certainly Scott McDonald's substitutions would suggest that the Knights want more. This is Beckwith. Good little ball in for Russell. Keeper made a strong and important save. Luke Borean had to make himself as big as possible to close down the space between him and Russell. He did well. Still on the attack, the Knights. Beckwith just lacked the power on that little shot. Intic now. He can hold his head high today. He's been very strong. The Lions created many opportunities to go forward. They just lacked the killer blow today, Lions. And within goal scoring range. Come along. Have to slide and get there first. He did. Broderick now. To go forward. Come along with a flying shot. Was always going high and wide. It's a good piece of skill for Broderick. And that right there is probably a bit of an illustration of what's gone wrong for Lions today. Come along looking back first before looking to go forward. The former YSCC Yokohama and Sydney United 58 defender. Been everywhere today. Japanese international. Jaden Walker. DeBelle just lays it off for Walker. Now Beckwith. Lions strong in defence on that occasion. Skinner whirling and now releasing in fact releasing Broderick it is. This Knights defence, it really is just a brick wall today. Skinner using Brindle South. Tip nap. Keeper under no real pressure. Has worked hard to get down forward. What can he formulate here? It's Kaneko! A beauty! Wrapped it around the goalkeeper and into the back of the net for 4-0.
Goal scored by Gold Coast Knights, scored by Taisei Kaneko, scores Gold Coast
Fabulous
Knights
piece of play from Kaneko. Puts an exclamation point on this one for the Knights. What started out as a promising day for Lions is fast turning into a nightmare here. Three goals in this half, one late in the first. The Gold Coast ready to start their party tonight. There's the goal scorer, Kaneko. What a nice moment that was to end his season. Jean-Philippe Lassam. DeBelle. out of play. Brindle South did well in the end, just to put him under enough pressure. Give it up. Ramazani just couldn't quite control it. Joel Russell, likewise. Ramazani did well to get back and win it back. And the Knights, again, that stingy defence. They've been so professional today. Hard to think of too many moments where they've really been in danger of giving up a goal. Kaneko through the middle, using his pace and skill once more. Left foot shot, goalkeeper on that occasion getting down Luke Borean. It's just the one shot on goal in the first half. They've had 6 now, the Knights. That's a fair reflection of where we see the scoreboard. Skinner calling for another possession in the middle. What can he formulate here? Tick nap. South. Lions in danger of losing the ball here. They have Kaneko. Can he make it 5? Good little ball for Joel Russell. It's Russell! It's the crossbar and tapped home by Luke Beckwith. It is 5. 5 of the best from your champions.
Scored by Gold Coast Knights, scored by Luke Beckwith, scores Gold Coast Knights 5.
It was inevitable. It's a sea of red shirts pushing forward, and Beckwith was in the right place at the right time. And he buries it for 5-0. What a performance from the boys in red and blue and white today. We are now past regulation time into injury time, or added time. No doubt Lions players will be pleading for that final whistle to get on the highway and get back to Richlands. Just hasn't been their day. And they get exactly what they hoped for, a very quick whistle, no added time, and that's it. The game is over. So goals to Xander Guy, Brad Inman, Godfrey DeBelle, Taisai Kaneko, and at the end there, Luke Beckwith. The Gold Coast Knights can get the party started. Not only have they won the title this year, but they've ended 5-0 against Lions FC.